Hey guys, a few of my viewers said they'd like to see the Russian River. I live in Monte Rio, California, and Russian River's kind of right in front of my house. So I'll give this a try. I don't know how well it's going to work because I have thoracic outlet syndrome and my arms are going to start hurting from holding on to the phone. So I don't know if I can hold on to it very long, but we'll give it a try and see what happens. I'm standing on my deck. I live in one of these little cabins. So there's three on that side. There's three on that side. Mine's right on the end. Just a little studio cabin. I did a video of it in my last video. So I get some flowers growing right there. I planted those in the fall and they're starting to bloom. So they look good. Got my my grills out here. My Weber kettle right there. Got my Weber Q1200 right there. Come down off the deck here. And got my little veggie pod here. This works good for growing vegetables and starting flowers. I like to start seeds in these little containers and then move them into the ground. The yard guys came today and cut the grass. They come about once a month, and looks like my tomato plants survived. I have them all along the fence. There's like 8 of them here. And that's lemon balm right there. I put that in my heavy metal detox smoothie in the morning. I learned about that from the medical medium, Anthony William. I've been using that for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years now. It's an antiviral, and I used to plant it, but it just grows wild out here, so that's pretty cool. All right, walk out through the front gate here, and I'll show you where the river is from my house. I live on a little dead-end street here, and just walk down the street, and the river is right across the street from here. This is my car right here, little red Subaru. Have the customized license plate on there. Kind of name of my YouTube channel. Couldn't fit the whole name on there, but TosTinMan was all I could fit. So if you look down the street, right over there is the Russian River. So yeah, okay, I'll just shut this off until we get over there, till I get across the street. I just crossed the street. So this is Monte Rio, town of Monte Rio. That's a little restaurant right on the street next to my house there, but it's closed now. It went out of business. Tough to run a business in California. There's a little market down that way, a couple little markets. And if you walk down this way, that's old theater right there. It's open once in a while, but not all the time anymore. Kind of zoom in on that so you can see what it looks like. That's kind of an old landmark. It's been there a long time. I was in there once. I watched a movie in there. My neighbor's an actor, and he was in a movie in there. So this is the Monte Rio public beach area. So like I said, this is just right across the street from my house. Looks like they got a food bank going on here today. Today's Wednesday, so yeah, got a food bank going on. So this is the boat launch and public beach right here. And walk up farther, this is the Monte Rio Bridge. All right, we're on the Monte Rio Bridge right now. So that's the Russian River right there. Boat ramp is down that way where you can launch boats. Actually, the water looks pretty clear right now. Gets pretty muddy in the wintertime, but it actually looks pretty good right now. Not sure how old this bridge is, but I think it's fairly old. I don't really know. I've tried fishing in the river like 2 or 3 times. The problem is you can't use bait this time of year. So with me, I can't hold on to a fishing pole long enough to use lures. I tried it like once and my arms were aching for days after because I have thoracic outlet syndrome. So, I really haven't fished it much. And then when you use bait in the wintertime, when you're allowed to, the water's so muddy the fish don't bite. So, I don't know, there's steelhead in here and smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, catfish, a lot of those, what do you call them? Squaw fish or pike minnows, I guess you call them. But yeah, it's too bad you can't use bait in the summertime, because that's usually about the only way I can fish. If I could use bait and just put my rod in a rod holder. But like I said, water looks real nice right now. Cross to the other side, now getting run over here. That's a that right there is like a hotel, and I think there's a restaurant in there. I've never been in there. I've never eaten in there or anything, but I did poke my head in one day and just look around, but don't really go out and eat much. So that's what it looks like along there. In the summertime, this beach gets really busy. In fact, see that trailer right there? They pull that down here. They have a little concession stand, and they rent like little boats and canoes, and like this whole area is filled up with people in the summertime. The water looks really good right now, nice and green. Usually pretty brown and muddy like in the wintertime, but it's clearing up pretty good. I don't see anybody fishing or anything though. If we walk down this way, this is where Bohemian Grove is. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but the place where all the elites go in the summertime and have their big drunken camp out thing. It's funny that I ended up living right here, right next to it, because I used to look up a bunch of conspiracy stuff all the time, and it's like Bohemian Grove pops up in a lot of those things. This is the hotel that you can see across the river when you're walking across the bridge. That's it right there. That's the entrance. So, and then there's another like hotel or restaurant or something a little farther down the road there. Yeah, so this one's Boho Manor, Boho Club. So, I don't know if it's a hotel or just a little restaurant and bar. Looks like it might just be a restaurant and bar. I've never been in this one. And then you can see all the redwood trees here. We're getting into the redwoods here. There we go, Bohemian Avenue. If we go a little farther up this way, we'll come to the entrance of Bohemian Grove. So I'll go down that way and show you guys that. I don't think you can really see much, but you can see where, where the entrance to it is. Getting farther into the redwoods here. This is a nice place to walk. I see a gate right up there. I think that's the entrance to Bohemian Grove. I think that's about as far as we can go there. Still on Bohemian Avenue here. There's a little creek here. I don't see any fish in it. When I was a kid, a lot of these little creeks had fish, but not anymore. Well, this is the entrance to Bohemian Grove right here. You're not really allowed to go past there, I don't think. You step back, you can see like a little lookout tower right there, but this whole field there, I've seen that filled up with cars like in the summer when everybody's here. I guess that's a big parking area right there. I guess this is the end of the line. My arms are starting to hurt from holding on to the phone, so I think I'll end the video right here. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. If you have any questions, just ask down in the comments.